Tyvis Powell, I have to say, on this Tuesday.
Tyvis is cooking. Oh, here
the
we go.
miracle technology. We go live to Columbus now.
Right.
Where morning radio superstar Tyvis Powell joins us now.
I'm not
from
a
the
star.
WBNS radio studios.
I just seen Moose about a week ago, and I was talking to him about the story.
I wanted to go to that.
He told what you talking about Dom's surprise retirement party?
No, did you go to you didn't go to the baseball game Sunday in Columbus? It was a 10 TV sports reunion.
Oh no, I went to Dom's retirement party and I seen him there. We were talking about I was telling him like, yeah, Jay told me you almost died on the you almost died the first day. Oh, Jay's died. He said, yeah. He said, Jay had to get me to the hospital and all these things, and he had to sit down and all these things. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly what Jay said. So, yeah,
Tyvis,
congrats on you for not killing Moose.
It
on
was
your first
day one, and we were at OSU Media Day on the field doing interviews. And it was my first day on the job in 1993. And I knew Moose. I had met him on the interview, but I didn't really know him. And he came up to me and he goes, hey, man, I'm not feeling really good. I think I might be having a heart attack. Go get Doc Hill. And I'm like, who the hell's Doc Hill? I don't even know who that is. So I start walking around and I'm just asking people like, where's Doc Hill? Where's Doc Hill? He's over there. So Doc Hill comes over and he looks at him for like 30 seconds. He's like, get this man to the hospital immediately.
But that's not what he said. He said that the first word, the guy uses the F-bomb very frequently.
Yeah,
and it was MF. It was MF. And he told
He's not lying. He is not lying. I just didn't want to say that on the air. But Tyvis, so we come out of Ohio Stadium, and I don't know Columbus. I don't know how to go to the hospital. And Moose is in and out.
It's like Daryl Johnston Moose?
He's the sports director at Channel 10. He just retired a couple years ago. He was there for like 40 years. Big man, that's why they call him Moose. He was drafted by the Mets as a pitcher. He's a great guy. He's one of my all-time favorite coworkers. But literally, I'm driving, and I don't know how to go to the hospital. I don't know how to get him there. Mm-hmm. And so I'm radioing back, and I'm trying to explain everything. I'm with Moose. He's not feeling well. We think he's having a heart attack. I need to get to OSU Medical. And thank God, I was just looking for the big blue H signs, and I found one. And I pulled up 80 miles an hour, slammed on the brakes, and we got him out. And Moose survived. So I couldn't be happier about that.
The fact that you was able to carry Moose like that, you're a strong man, Jay.
What happened was because of that, I worked there for 5 years. Moose and I were like that, You help save a man's life. Come on.
Hey man, listen, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you got it, bro. If you in Columbus and you messing around on 270 and you miss an exit, you going all the way back around. That circle is devastating.
Thankfully, we were in the middle of the city, and I didn't have to mess with the loop.
Tyvis,
it's 55 miles, and when you go by one exit, you got to go another 8-10 miles.
Man, I've been coming from OU. I done had a couple of dates around in Columbus back in the day.
Pre-GPS,
and I'm running. I'm like, where you at?
Yeah, MapQuest.
The Olentangy Commons. I don't even know where that's at.
Man, I stayed up the street from there in college.
Let me shut up. Let me go ahead, Tyvis. Talk your
Tyvis, what's your hot take?
I'm here for the hot take. Here we go. Hot take. The Cleveland Cavaliers would be better off if LeBron James didn't return. Now, don't get me wrong. Listen, hold on now. Don't get me wrong. I want LeBron to return. But I'm just saying the Cavaliers would be better off. Why do I say that? Because you're talking about a guy who's only going to play 2, maybe 3 more years, right? I think that the Cavs have to find a way to get past the we need LeBron thing. I think that's kind of the thing. Like, you need LeBron to win a championship. And I feel like since he's gone this second time, they've done a great job of every year progressing and getting closer and closer without LeBron. Jay made a analogy a long time ago. The first time we had Donovan Mitchell go up against the Lakers, right? And Donovan went out there and had an unbelievable game against LeBron and the Lakers. And it was like the one time that we looked and was like, Jay was like, it's like when you own a house and now they kick you out and say, hey, we don't need you no more because I'm here. Donovan was like, this is my city. Jalen Tyson, this Donovan's city. So it's like we finally are close. Now, I know that the Eastern Conference Finals didn't go the way that anybody predicted it. I mean, getting swept is not ideal. But the Cavs have gotten better every single year post LeBron to getting close to the championship and to winning the championship. That if you get LeBron in here, yeah, you probably will go to the championship. You maybe slim chance, but you probably got a chance at actually winning the championship. I think that the problem then is what happens when he's gone? What do you do once he's gone? Now you're back into that, well, we got to fill that void again, and we're looking for this guy where you might as well just rip that Band-Aid off now. Another guy that's out there, he's not LeBron by any means, but, Jonathan Kuminga's fine. If you got to sign Jonathan Kuminga to be your big wing, I guess that's fine. You can get that done, but I just think that they've made so much progress post LeBron to put yourself back into the LeBron sweepstakes. It just makes it look like you can't do it without LeBron. And I know the Cavs don't want to view themselves as a franchise that solely needs one person. It's like the Patriots. The Patriots went to the Super Bowl the first time without Tom Brady, and it felt good. It felt like they finally got over that hump, and it shows the world that they don't need Tom Brady. I think the Cavs have gotten close to that situation. They might as well finish it off.
Now, do you truly believe that, or are you just trying to talk yourself into that?
That's crazy work.
What, do I believe that they are close without LeBron? Yeah,
no,
they are close.
No. Do you truly believe that they have that they're better off without LeBron?
I think that the way that the NBA is structured right now, I think that whether they have LeBron or not, I don't think they're winning the championship next year. I don't. I think it's probably the Thunder and the Spurs. I think that's something that you probably got to wait out. I think that if, Evan Mobley takes those steps and they find another piece that can contribute, like a Jalen Tyson, if he comes into his own and becomes a semi-superstar, I think now you put yourself in that window. But I think I told y'all long, I think he's going to Golden State, my personal opinion. I've been saying that. I'm on record saying that. I'm going to go ahead and ride that wave that I think he's going to Golden State.
Ty, one of the things we haven't talked about with this whole LeBron decision, especially if he does come back to Cleveland, is outside of the stuff on the court, and obviously LeBron's the greatest or second greatest player of all time, it brings a lot to the court that they don't have. But he brings a championship mentality and the ability to take pressure off other people. LeBron, whether he's the best player on the team, the second best player, the third best player, is irrelevant in this context. He is the focal point. He is the center of attention. He is the one that everyone is going to ask for post-game quotes, to speak to the media. And that takes an element of pressure off Donovan's shoulders, off James Harden's shoulders, off Evan Mobley's shoulders, off, frankly, Kenny Atkinson's shoulders too, because LeBron invites it, welcomes it, and frankly excels in that position. If LeBron were to come back to Cleveland and the pressure shifts from where it currently is onto LeBron, do you think it would allow Donovan, James, Evan, the rest of the guys, and even Kenny to an extent, to play a little more freely and maybe get even more out of them because the spotlight isn't solely focused on those players?
I'd argue that Donovan is better under pressure than he is not, because James Harden came here to relieve the pressure and take the ball out of Donovan's hands, and this was not one of Donovan's best postseason, to where prior to where Donovan was under all the pressure and had all the focal point on him. We've seen some unbelievable performances out of Donovan to will a Cavs team.
But no deep playoff runs.
No deep playoff runs at all. No, not at all. But I just think for Donovan, I think that he's better under pressure. I don't know why I feel that way. I just do. I think that when he feels like he got to be Batman, he typically goes out and performs at a higher level. And this,
what about the other guys?
What about them? Listen,
Evan, do you think they're better under pressure?
Evan, no. Evan, no. But yeah,
there you go.
Evan. He showed me something this postseason. I told y'all when he got the ball and dunked, and you know what I'm saying? I said, okay, Evan is – I got a different respect for Evan. I see the vision, and I think Evan actually will take a better step. I've never said this because y'all know how I felt about Evan, but I think Evan actually does have an unbelievable season next year. I think we've been waiting for it. I think it's going to happen because now Tyvis believes in it. And when Tyvis believes in something, it typically happens. So I'm part of the Evan Mobley. As everybody has left, I am jumping on the Evan Mobley train. So there we go. Evan ain't going to let me down. Just let you know that. James Harden, on the other hand, we got the James Harden experience. I mean, that's just what it is, man. I just think that, now that you get a whole season with James Harden, I think that Kenny had to change the way he ran offense and all those things because, James does things differently than what Kenny's used to. I think you get them a whole all season of figuring that thing out. I think they come up with a different offense that allows everybody to be able to eat. And allow James Harden to still feel like he can do James Harden things. But I feel like the flow of the offense kind of slowed down a little bit. It did help the bigs. Obviously, McNuggets does an unbelievable job of breaking those down of how James Harden gets the bigs involved. But I think Jalen Tyson fell off unbelievably when James Harden got here. So I think that we got to find a way to get those guys to continue to play how they did before James Harden got here. And I think you give that team a whole offseason with Kenny Atkinson under all the scrutiny that he's under, and he let the analytics go out the window and actually play and focus on some basketball. I think that we actually have a better season, And this is not even with LeBron James. This is, like I said, you can put a Jonathan Kuminga in there or whoever they're going to try to go out and get. And I think it's the only free name that I can think of off the top of my head.
Here's the problem. You know, Avengers Doomsday trailer just came out, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be hot.
Yeah, listen, you do notice something. Now the Avengers already done got rid of Thanos, right? So now it's Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom done pulled up. See, what Tyvis is advocating is, you notice how it ain't Thor versus Dr. Doom. It's just not the Hulk versus Dr. Doom, or even in Wakanda and the Black Panther. It's none of these dudes, right? Tony Stark, all of them. You know what they did? They went from universe to universe and was like, give me the Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Come on over here. Hey, X-Men, come on over here.
It's Project Superhero Stockpile.
Project Superhero Stockpile. When you going against Doom, and you got young thoroughbreds like Wemby and all these other dudes, and they young, talented, they right in their peak. Don't be coming bringing the Cavs up here with Spider-Man, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. That ain't getting it done. You talk about Jonathan Kuminga. He don't even got real superpowers. He's like Morph. Like he's like, this is nasty work, Tyvis. You better get every Avenger you can find in every universe. Last time you almost died, you had Doctor Strange, you had Captain Marvel, you had Captain America, you had the Winter Soldier. They even had people that was regular people with no skills, like the Black Widow was joining up. Like, what are you talking about? We need every superhero. We're going to a fight. We're going to a whole universal fight. And you talking about we need to do it without Captain America. We need to learn how to beat Thanos on his own. It ain't happening. He got all the Infinity Jewels. He got all the stones.
Gee, I like that. Yeah, that was good.
I love that analogy.
Earl, that was good. Wherever you at, clip that.
Gee.
Clip it, print it.
It was wonderful. But the thing that you forgetting, you're talking to me about Victor Wembanyama, right? Well, there's a guy on the Cavs that said that him and Victor would be the best players in the NBA in a couple of years. Well, it's been a couple of years, so I'm expecting him to fully be able to match anything that Wemby brings to the table. Because that's the Evan Mobley.
Ty, no one has more stock in Evan Mobley than me, and come on, even I know that's ludicrous. And I think Evan has a chance to be really good, but Wemby good?
We're not going to hold people to what they say?
Nope.
That's
I'm a realist. Tyvis, you said you could cover – you think you can cover Justin Jefferson right now, today?
Oh, yeah. One rep, shut him down. Are you crazy?
That's my point. Like, of course, Evan Mobley's going to say it's me and Wemby are going to be the best players in the league in 3 years at the All-Star break 2 years ago. But we all know Wemby's on his own. Wemby's Thanos.
Watch this.
Wemby got shut down in the finals, didn't he? He didn't look like Thanos in the finals. Your boy Evan Mobley is still with Professor X trying to control his powers. He over at the mansion. Professor X trying to still unlock his powers. Can't even control him. He just spazzing out just in regular.
And he's got powers. And if he can channel them, he can turn into a really good player. But you're right, it's still in the developmental stages.
This is crazy.
Jay, I'm arguing with children. I need to talk to you, Jay. Listen.
You don't want me to
You're the youngest person here, Ty.
Listen, I thought that G's analogy was perfect.
Wait a minute.
And I love you, Ty, but
maybe I missed something, but Dr. Doom didn't look like Dr. Doom in the finals this past. Am I missing something?
I said Thanos, and Thanos is dead.
Thanos lose. I just watched Thanos lose to the Knicks in 5. What are we talking about here?
Well, that's why we need to go to the bullpen.
Hold on. The Knicks beat the Cavs in 4, unfortunately. So
no, I think he was. I think were you talking about San Antonio?
It just can't be stopped. Like I watched the Knicks just completely run straight through them like they was nothing. Gentlemen,
well, the Knicks are in the East, Tyvis. You do know you have to beat the Knicks to go to the finals, right?
Yeah.
You do know you have to.
That's fine, but y'all not talking to me about the Knicks. You talking to me about Victor Wembanyama.
I was just using him as an example, Ty.
I think, Ty, as we wrap this up.
He said that was Dr. Doom.
No.
Dr. Doom got dog by 5 games.
That's Thanos. We already beat him. Like, he's a young dude, but we got more people on top of the game coming. It's more coming. It's more. It's more ready to go, Tyvis. I'm sorry, this was an L. You got to hold this.
Tyvis Powell with 2 capital L's.
There was 2 L's.
Y'all living in the y'all scared. Y'all scared of the life without LeBron, and it's cool. I get it.
No, we lived it, and we know what it feels like, and it's not fun.
Yeah.
And Tyvis, I know where your take is coming from. I get what you're trying to say, and look, I think your best point was that they can not win a championship with him, and they can not win a championship without him. I don't think he is the final magic bullet piece that he was when he was shopping his services, 8 years ago and 12 years ago. I don't think that's it, but if he leaves us, our inclination is going to immediately go to we're better off without him because that's human nature.
Hedge and bets.
When you get dumped, you're like, yeah, I didn't like her anymore anyhow. But when you're alone, by yourself with your thoughts,
you're like, she the best thing that ever happened to me.
LeBron, we ain't winning nothing without LeBron.
I ain't never gonna get that again.
So
right, that's a loser talk right there. Y'all need to move on with y'all lives just like everybody else.
Listen, hey, real quick, and we'll wrap this up, Ty.
With that. Hey, Earl, make sure you say this, because when I'm right, I'm going to play this over and over again. Evan Mobley for MVP this season. You heard it here first.
You guys are being very bossy to Earl today.
Hey, Earl won MVP yesterday for clipping that live show. He's gonna do God's work again today. Ty, we love you, man. We appreciate you.
All right, bro.
We'll see you next week, Tyvis.